Hello there everybody, Spider-Knight to a K-Nightmare. Welcome back to Umineko. Now, in the last episode, we had ourselves a bit of a little mindfuck. Well, at least I did. You guys seem to know a lot more about Umineko than I do. Which goes to me leading to saying thank you for not spoiling anything for me. Good lord, thank you. Okay, so in the last episode, we had ourselves a bit of a mindfuck when, at the end, it was showing Beatrice and Battler. From what you guys mentioned is like the continuation of the tea party. And I'm guessing, like I think one of you guys said that basically Battler and Beatrice are kind of watching over the events of the next part. And so I think one of you guys mentioned that this Battler that's going to be in this episode seems how do I word this properly? I think one of you guys, I can't remember what exactly the comment was, but I think you said he has some sort of recollection, like he acts differently, like he has some sort of recollection of what happened in the previous episode, I assume. I don't know yet. Let's just jump right in. I'm just talking, so let's just continue, okay? Let's just do that. I mean to get back into this. Every year, the relatives who visit Rokkenjima let out a sigh of admiration at the rose garden which first greets them. They stand still, talking with each other about the rose's beauty and the state of their blooming. In the midst of all this, there was a single unhealthy rose, and Maria had become overwhelmed with dejection at its state. But George used his quick wits, and saying everything would be fine if they looked over this poor thing, marked it with a candy wrapper, and immediately restored Maria's good mood. Oh! We're not even going into detail. We're actually just going straight through that event real quick, like a short summary. Huh. And once Battler, with whom she had been getting along well since that morning, raised the subject that Maria loved so much, Halloween, she began playing around energetically again. Maria probably treasured that marshmallow jack-o'-lantern candy that her mother had bought for her more than anything. It seemed that several of them had been bought for her, and she demanded trick-or-treat from every person she met, giving them candy instead of the other way around.
Maria wa doushite konna ni Halloween ga suki nan darou na?
Well, hell, Halloween's like one of the best holidays.
日本人には一つ馴染みにくいイベントだと思ってたんだが。
仮装行列で練り歩く子供のお祭りだからじゃねえのか？普段と違う格好をしてはしゃぎ合うってのは楽しいぜ。
多分、僕はもう少しディープな理由によるものだと思うな。何しろ、魔女のマリアちゃんだからね。
そういや、飛行場でもマリアは、仮装するなら魔女になりたいって言っていたっけ？マリアって、魔女が好きなんだ。
Well, that's an obvious question.
ええ、大好きよ。
Hey, Rosa.
困ったくらいに。
Oh, one of you guys mentioned that my theory about why Rosa is kind of treating Maria that way. I think one of you guys said that my original theory was spot on. I think? But thank you for that. I didn't know if I was like the only one thinking that or not, but thank you for kind of clarifying that. Now I kind of understand Rosa a little bit more.
まあまあ、あのくらいの年頃はファンタジックな存在に憧れるもんですから。せめてテレビアニメのヒロインに憧れるくらいなら可愛いんだけど。
Who, like Sailor Moon? Judging by Rosa's appearance, it seemed that, as a mother, she did not find her daughter's love for witches pleasant. It seemed that the cousins other than Battler were able to realize this, and they shrugged their shoulders, smiling bitterly.
魔女好きだと、ハロウィンも好きになるって論法なのか？わかんなきゃ、本人に聞けばいいか。おい、マリア！ハロウィンと魔女って、何か関係あるのか？
As Battler asked that, George and Jessica raised a small voice. It seemed they were too late. It almost looked as though Maria had been waiting for that question. Oh. God dang it, there's that freaking smile. It looks even creepier in this one than it did earlier. It almost looked as though Maria had been waiting for that question. After looking happy for an instant, her expression turned a little mean, as though to say, "Didn't you know that?" It was the expression of an enthusiast who has been enraged by the misspeak of an outsider with a wrong impression.
おい、
ケルト人は1年間を通じてその勢いを変える太陽は
Excuse me, but where the hell did the freaking text box go? Give me that back. I would acquire the text box, thank you.
1年を通して生まれ、育ち、老いて死んで、そして再び
納得だな。春のか弱いポカポカした太陽が次第に痩せ衰えていく様をなるほど太陽の一生と考えるのもうなずけるぜ。
だから彼らは10月の最後に太陽は死に、死の国で体を休めて冬至の日に再び蘇ると考えたの。それで太陽が1年の生涯を終えて死ぬその日を大晦日サビンと呼んでお祝いしたの。
Huh. I actually didn't know that.
再び日照時間が長くなり出す冬至の日を太陽の復活の日とする考え方はとても面白いよね。
Freaking shows how much I did in high school.
古代の人々がいかに太陽を神聖視していたかがわかるエピソードだよ。
で、それが魔女とどう関係があるんだ？
It seemed that my casual urging forward had slightly infuriated Maria. She glared at me with eyes that told me to let her explain without interrupting. Maria looked like she was having fun telling me, so I decided not to interrupt.
10月と11月の狭間は生と死が最も近くなる。ケルト人たちはこの時期に聖者の世界と死者やこの世ならざる者の世界が最も近づき、異界の住人たちがたくさん訪れると信じてたの。日本でいうお盆みたいなものだよ。
Oh god, there's the laugh. At the time, the people believed that the souls returned to the physical world would go into people's houses or possess people, and do bad things. So in order to avoid harm from them, the people created enchantments. One of those was to imitate creepy monsters and scare the souls instead, which was apparently a way to avoid being possessed.
その部分がお祭りになっていって仮装行列になってったんだな。マリアは本当に物知りだぜ。
I'll say.
ほんまやな。わしもハロウィンに備えな言われがあるなんて知らんかったわ。
しかしそれのどこにお菓子をくれなきゃいたずらしちゃうぞってのが出てくるんだ？
I feel like I heard the reason for that, but I can't remember what it was. Her knowledge was so extensive that the adults had suddenly started listening in too. Maria, who was normally treated like the youngest the whole time, puffed out her chest in pride. Rosa tried to say this was just a kid's story, that she wanted to quickly break up the circle and set the luggage down in the guest house. But nobody else agreed, and she let out a heavy sigh.
トリックオアトリートは単なるお遊び。本来のケルト人たちの儀式とは何の関係もない。それは後にキリスト教の習慣が混合してできたものなの。
Christian customs?
でもマリアは本来のハロウィンの姿とはそうあるべきだと思うの。
According to Maria, the souls of the dead weren't the only ones who visited from the non-human world. There were also spirits that had an intimate connection to how people lived. Because humans could receive the favors of those spirits, they were able to earn a wonderful blessing, and a year's worth of good crops.
つまりハロウィンってのは収穫祭の意味も少しはあったわけか。
なるほどな。言われてみりゃ10月ってのは季節的にも色々節目って気がするぜ。日本の4月のちょうど反対側だもんな。なるほど。キリはいいかもしれねえな。
そしてね、魔女たちはね、その時期に魔女集会、サバトを開いたの。魔女たちは豊かな恵みをもたらしてくれた精霊たちに感謝し、ねぎらったの。
ハロウィンの仮装は向こうから来る客人たちの模倣。つまり彼らにお菓子を施すのは一年の収穫への感謝の気持ちがあってもいいわけだね。
Oh, that's an interesting.
ジョージお兄ちゃんの言う通り。
つまりハロウィンはこの世とあの世の交流のある時期ってわけなんだ。それでつまり魔女たちにとってはそういう世界の客人たちと交流できる大切、そう言いたいわけか。
バトラの言う通り。だからね、魔女たちや悪魔たちの力が最も活発で盛んになるのが10月なの。きっとベアトリーチェも来てくれる。そしてね、一 緒にマシュマロお菓子食べて、マリアも黄金鏡に連れてってもらうの。一緒に魔法のお歌を歌って、魔法の呪文を習って、魔法陣の書き方を習うの。そしてね、ルーンの秘密を習って、早くマリアを立派な魔女にしてもらうの。
I'm curious what Beatrice actually thinks of Maria. Like her honest thoughts.
あらあら、それは素敵ね。
Oh, what's up, bitch?
子供は夢があるのが一番よ。ところでローザ、マリアちゃんは今年でいくつになったんだったかしら？
You can just taste the venom coming out of her voice.
マリア、もうそのお話は終わりにしなさい。
気にしないでローザさん。女の子なら誰だって一度は思い描く夢じゃない。
ありがとうございます。でももう、マリアはそういう年を卒業していますので。こら、やめなさいと言ってるでしょ。
Rosa scolded Maria, trying to shut her up before her cheery discussion about black magic earned her the sniggers of the relatives.
へえ、そいつはなんだか、スケールのでかい話だな。ところで、ベアトリーチェって誰だっけ？なんだっけ？聞いた名前だな。
Balor had been gone for 6 years and had completely forgotten about the legend of the Rokanjima witch. However, when he said that he didn't know Beatrice's name, Maria's mood, which had been so bright until just now, became sour in an instant. When he saw that, Balor immediately remembered that it was the name of the witch of this island, but the damage had been done. Until Maria's mood improved, she went on and on about many mysterious and fabulous episodes regarding the Golden Witch.
もうよしなさい、マリア。ありがとうね、バトラ君。お話に付き合ってくれて。カノン君、お仕事があるんでしょ？
Okay, wait, I just noticed, what's up with her eye right there? Like, what's up with that? Like, looks like it's twitching. It's my imagination, but the way that Rosa's right, I mean, it's technically our left, but it's her right. It looks like it's in the middle of twitching or something.
もう行ってちょうだい。ゴーダさん、みんなとりあえず荷物を置きたがってると思うの。悪いんだけど、みんなをゲストハウスへ案内してくれるかしら。
かしこまりました。それでは皆様、ゲストハウスへご案内いたします。
それでは、失礼いたします。
Goda led the relatives and they began to head to the guest house. Since they wanted to set down their luggage and take a quick rest, they didn't realize that Rosa and Maria had stopped in that place. Uh-oh. Don't tell me. Oh, please don't. After watching them leave towards the guest house, Rosa's features changed suddenly. She let go with the hand that had been gripping Maria's arm the whole time. There was a bright red mark there, making it clear how much excessive force she had been gripping Maria's slender arm with. That hand then slapped against Maria's head, pinched her left ear, and lifted.
魔女の話はするなといつも言ってるでしょうが。それはママとの約束だといつも言っているでしょ。ママ
痛い！ママ痛い！痛い！
Fuck.
ハロウィンうるさいのよ、あんたは。魔女のお祭り？ケルト人が何よ、黒魔術が何よ、バカじゃないの。あんた9歳よ、9歳。電車であんなに騒ぐから、わざわざ電車降りてまでその蛍光塗料みたいな気持ち悪いお化けマシュマロを買ってやったのよ。遅刻してまであんたに買ってやったのよ。あんた、どこまで私の顔を潰せば気が済むのよ。
As Rosa cursed, she twisted Maria's ear up, making it seem like it was going to snap off. As an expression of anguish spread across Maria's face, she stood on her tiptoes as though her life depended on it, trying to soften the pain on the ear that was being pulled. Rosa suddenly stole the candy that Maria had been holding in her hand. She then threw it on the ground and stepped on it over and over. To Maria, it was supposed to be proof of her memory of that brief span of time when her mother had bought something fun for her. But the fact of the matter was that she saw her mother trampling on it. It was though a brand had been pushed against Maria's eyes, leaving a mark that couldn't be erased.
こんな気持ち悪いお菓子が何よ。気持ち悪い、気持ち悪い。あんたがそんなんだから、あんたがそうなんだから。気持ち悪い、気持ち悪い、気持ち悪い。
Jesus! As she said that, she struck Maria's head over and over again with her. Would somebody please step in and stop her? She didn't hit Maria's face because the red swelling would stand out. Maria closed her eyes tightly, patiently bearing her mother's violence. No, that wasn't quite it.
帰ってきてママ、帰ってきてママ、助けてママ、助けてママ、悪い魔女に打ち勝って。
She kept bearing it and muttering that over and over.
だから、その魔女ってのをやめろっつってんのよ。この
Fuck! Rosa's shoulders shook as she breathed, tired from hitting. Maria grasped her hands together, withstanding it, hoping her mother would come back quickly.
ママ、早く帰ってきて。マリアを助けてよ、ママ。悪い魔女をやっつけてよ。
いつまでもそこでそうしていなさい。そしてそこで魔女でもハロウィンでもいつまでもブツブツ一人で言ってればいいのよ。
After throwing those words at Maria, Rosa went off towards the guest house, leaving Maria behind. Good lord, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. Maria, unable to even to remember that it was alright to cry, kept staring down at the trampled, unrecognizable jack-o'-lantern candy.
Ara, Rosa, どこ行ってたの？
ごめんなさい。バラが素敵だったもので、ついつい。
Fucking liar.
ローザ、早く荷物を置いてこいよ。兄貴んとこへ挨拶に行こうぜ。
ん？マリアちゃんはどうしたんや？まだ花壇におるんかいな。
ええ、気に入ったバラがあるみたいで、世話をするって言って聞かなくて。しばらくは好きにさせることにしました。
女の子には女の子の世界があったことを、時には尊重してあげないとね。
そうね。
You fucking don't even bother to respect it.
お気遣いをありがとう、キリエ姉さん。ゴーダさん、私たちの部屋はどこ？
ご案内いたします。こちらでございます。お荷物をお持ちいたしましょう。
結構よ。自分で持てます。ありがとう。
Rosa went into her room, guided by Goda. She then closed the door somewhat violently and threw her luggage on top of the bed. In front of the bed, she got down on her knees, burying her face in the bed. For a while, Rosa made it as if to shred the sheets with her fingernails, sobbing continually.
マリア様、大丈夫ですか？
Kanon, who had been hiding behind a thicket, appeared after watching Rosa leave.
平気だよ。
Clearly you're not. Maria laughed unpleasantly, but to Kanon, who had seen the whole thing, it looked like she was enduring as best she could.
最低のやつだ。あれで母親なんて。
You and me are on the same page there, Kanon.
仕方ないよ。その程度の器には、マリアは全然平気だよ。
And Maria is also speaking in third person. Kanon got down on his knees and picked up the trampled candy. It was tragic just looking at it. He thought about dusting it off and returning it to her, but really couldn't do so with it in that condition. He was at a loss at what to do, and he met eyes with Maria. No, they didn't meet. Maria was looking at the candy that Kanon had picked up. Right now, Maria's heart was surely the same as the trampled candy which had been crushed into a pulp. Kanon realized this, but he didn't know what he should do.
そうだ。さっき僕がもらったのと交換してあげるよ。
Kanon remembered that a similar candy which he had received from Maria was in his pocket. Maria stuck out her hand. Kanon thought she was trying to take it, so he held out the candy, but Maria didn't try to grasp it. Then Kanon realized. She was saying give it back. No matter how tragic and trampled it was, the candy was Maria's. Her mother had bought it for her. No matter how tragic, it had to be this candy. If it could be made clean by dusting it off, Kanon hung his head.
僕には誇りを払う程度しかできない。ごめん。
Kanon held out the miserable candy she wanted. Maria took it and spoke.
ありがとう。人間には誇りしか払えないけど、魔女には元通りに直すことができるよ。ベアトリーチェなら簡単にね。
マリア様はベアトリーチェ様のことをご存知なのですか？
There couldn't be anyone related to the Ushidamiya family who didn't know Beatrice's name, with Battler as an exception. But just now, Maria had told Battler about it proudly. She had spoken almost as though she was meeting with Beatrice regularly. The inside of the fist Kanon made with his left hand hurt sharply. In the past, a witch called Beatrice had appeared and had tempted him and Shannon. He had always tried to make himself think it was a bad dream. However, Shannon insisted that it had definitely been a real witch. And then this summer, the shrine to the local Shinto god had been hit by lightning and had disappeared without a trace over the span of a single night. He had known that Shannon had broken the mirror, and he remembered that, upon the witch's departure, she had left with parting words saying that she would eventually be revived. And then, this girl, who wouldn't stop having faith in Beatrice, spoke as though she had met Beatrice. Kanon couldn't suppress a sense of some kind of misfortune welling up in his heart. Nice try. For a while, Maria remained silent, as though she could see into Kanon's heart. Almost as though she was waiting for a memory of Beatrice to be revived. And then, she spoke, as though it was a fact.
マリアはね、ベアトリーチェとお友達なの。今日だって会って一緒に遊ぶよ。
遊ぶますか？
遊ぶよ。一緒にね、魔法のお勉強をするの。
The face of the witch, who Kanon had tried to pretend was a bad dream, began to slowly creep into the back of his mind.
お父様は研究で大変ご多忙と仰せです。残念ながら、こちらへはおいでにな。
やれやれ。こちとら秋の大忙しの中、日程をつけて、はるばる六軒島まで来てるんだぜ。親父も少しは愛想を良くしてもらいたいもんだぜ。
ほんとよね。南條先生。本当に研究や機嫌の問題なの？ベッドから起き上がれないくらいに容体が悪いって言うんじゃないの？
さて、どうでしょうかな。私の口からは何とも。
Nanjo glanced at Natsuhi, as though he wasn't qualified to disregard Natsuhi when he spoke.
お父様は、ますますにご健康でいらっしゃいます。寝たきりなどと、失礼極まりない。
でも余命3ヶ月なんでしょ？普通に考えれば、痩せ衰えてベッドからも起きられないはずよ。
I don't know, considering his devotion to Beatrice, you'd be surprised how much devotion can extend one's life.
でしょ？南條先生？
波の患者ならそうでしょうがな。金蔵さんは並外れた気力をお持ちです。あの気迫にお迎えも恐れて近寄れないのかもしれませんな。
それほどまでにお元気なら、少なくとも安心ね。
そこまで元気なら、せめて挨拶くらいはさせてほしいもんなんだがな。 親族会議ってのは、親父の顔を見に来たって意味なんだぜ。これじゃあ、何のために来たのかわからねえぜ。
そう言うな。いればいたで、心が休まらないといつもぼやくのだろうが。兄弟一同水入らずで今年も全員欠けることなく集まれたことを喜ぼうじゃないかね。
昨年の親族会議でも会えなかったのよ。血を分けた子供たちが2年ぶりに挨拶したいというのがどうして理解してもらえないのかしら。
Because, well, as we learned in the first episode, you have your own little greedy little reasons as to why you really want him to come down so you can talk about inheritance.
挨拶の言葉があるのでしたら、私どもが、それとも、エヴァ、何かお父様にお会いして、挨拶以上のお話でもあられるのですか？
Oh, we know she does.
いやね。何の話よ、も
う。予算か、エヴァ。夏井さん、堪忍な。エヴァも娘として、お父さんの病状が不安なだけなんや。ちょいと気持ちを汲み取ってな。
Feelings? That venomous woman? Hilarious.
その通りだな。エヴァは親父殿が嫁を宣告されてから急に親孝行をするようになったじゃないか。なるほど。その姿をぜひ見てもらいたいという気持ちもわからなくない。
何が言いたいのよ。
Pretty much the obvious.
よせよ、姉貴。晩飯までには機嫌を直してくれるよう祈ろうじゃねえか。それに俺たちは到着したばかり。まずは軽く挨拶に訪れただけだぜ。親族会議は親父抜きだってできる。いや、兄弟で意見を統一してからじゃなきゃ話せねえことだっていろいろあるはずだぜ。な、秀吉兄さん。
そうや。ルドルフ君の言う通りや。わしらが全員顔を揃えるのは年に一度しかない。貴重な時間を大事にし、汚い話し合いをせんといかん。
Even though the tea hadn't even come, they were very strong-minded.
でも、その前に本家の素晴らしい調度品に囲まれた客間で、のんびりと紅茶を楽しむゆとりがあってもいいんじゃないかしら。
Kitty's words seemed to hold some slight warning towards all the people gathered in that place. They all understood, and as they cleared their throats and straightened their neckties, the atmosphere in the room returned to normal for a moment.
失礼します。
Hey, Shannon!
お茶をお持ちいたしました。
よー、シャノンちゃん。ますますべっぴんさんになったな。
Shannon entered the parlor, pushing the serving cart. Everyone decided to slowly enjoy some black tea for the time being. A wonderful aroma began to spread throughout the parlor. As far as anyone could see, the strange atmosphere which had been there until right before Shannon had entered seemed like a lie. Of course, Shannon, who was setting out the tea, probably didn't even notice. Kitty acted as though she was laughing at everyone's adult appearance. Rudolph didn't like it when Kitty took the initiative and spoke at the family conference. It was his worthless male pride. He probably didn't want to look like a weak man who took advice from his wife. What the? There's nothing weak about taking advice from your wife, dude! Ugh. She understood that, and did her best to refrain from saying anything unnecessary. So she separated herself from the circle of siblings, which only looked like it had no outsiders in it on the outside, and slowly enjoyed her tea near the window.
あら、ローザさん。兄弟で水入らずなのでは？ご冗談を。ごめんなさい。気を悪くしないで。うちの夫に呆れてるだけだから。
It seemed that Rosa hadn't been able to get along just on the surface. They had come here to fight bloodily and dirtily, each trying to steal the inheritance. Maybe by now she didn't want to play a part in a conspiracy, or maybe she was still much too experienced for that.
だいぶ風が出てきているようですね。枝葉があんなに揺れて。
Yes, it's time for the typhoon, and then shit goes down the well.
台風が近くまで来ているのでしょうね。
Yeah, shit hits the fan. That's what I was gonna say. Why does shit goes down the well? What the hell was I saying?
今夜あたりからはだいぶ降るのかしら。
マリアちゃん、この1年で随分立派になりましたね。
そう見えます？未だに自分のお洋服を畳むことすらできないんですよ。
ええ。こんなにも愛情たっぷりなお母さんと一緒なんですもの。
Bull fucking shit!
心の豊かな子に成長しますよ。
Rosa was silent. Maybe she was unsure as to how Kitty meant that.
私なんて母親失格ですよ。
Ain't that the truth?
子に生まれる親は選べない。
Honestly, if you want to be a better parent, get some freaking help. You can't blame everything on your daughter, man.
あの子がかわいそうで。
お互い様じゃないですか。親だって生まれる子は選べない。
Rosa bit her lower lip.
どちらが悪いとかじゃなくて、一緒に生きていくんだという気持ちで、ゆっくり成長を見守ってあげればいいじゃないですか。ローザさんは毎日をマリアちゃんと過ごしてるから、小さな変化に気づかないかもしれないけれど、1年ぶりに再会した私たちには、その大きな成長ぶりがよくわかりますよ。
もし本気で言ってくれてるなら、ありがとう。
それでは失礼いたします。ご用がありましたらいつでもお呼びつけください。
Shannon bowed politely and left the room. As Hideyoshi and Rudolph, who had a soft spot for women, watched her go. The atmosphere in the room began to revert back to what it had been right before Shannon had visited.
お父様がいらっしゃられないなら、それはそれでできる話もあるというものよ。ねえ、ルドルフ？
ああ、そうだな。俺たちははるばるここまで、埃の匂いがする紅茶を飲みに来たわけじゃねえぜ。
よかろう。1秒を争ってお前たちがしたいという話を聞こうじゃないか。
やれやれ。たくましい人たちね。早速始めたわ。
Clearly.
私も加わらないといけないわ。あの人たち、私が主張しないと4人兄弟であることをすぐ忘れるから。
あなたも大変ね。ちょっと言葉を選ばなかったかしら。ごめんなさい。
ううん、気にしてません。こちらこそごめんなさい。私たち互いに娘を持つ母親同士なんだから、もっと交流しなきゃいけないのに、いっつも会えば変な話ばかりで。
この屋敷の空気のせいよ。ここの空気を嗅ぐと、いっつも私たちはギスギスし合ってるもの。ローザさんとは親族会議じゃない席で、一度ゆっくりお茶でも飲みたいわ。銀座に行きつけの素敵な喫茶店があるの。ぜひ今度招待させて。
ありがとう、キリエさん。その時はぜひ。
It's funny, she said coffee shop in Ginza. That just made me think of the little cafe that's in if any of you have played like Shin Megami Tensei 4, like I can't remember what the name of it is, but it's where Skins and that dude named Fujiwara is. Probably what I'm saying right now is kind of going over a lot of your people's heads who haven't played like Shin Megami Tensei 4, but it just made me think of that for some odd reason.
いやーね、急に空が暗くなってきたわ。まるでこの部屋の人たちが天気を悪くしてるみたい。もうゴロゴロ鳴ってるわ。あら、ぽつりと来たかしら。
There really were small splashes of rain on the glass of the parlor window. It seemed that the weather had gotten worse, faster than they had expected. Just then, a silent thunderbolt struck inside Rosa's head, and she remembered that her beloved child was in the rose garden. A normal girl would think about going into the house if the weather got bad. But Maria was different. She would sometimes become stubborn and wouldn't move if rain or even spears fell from the sky. That's right, I told that kid, just stay there doing that forever, didn't I? Everyone looked back at Rosa when she let out a small scream.
なんだ、どうしたんだね。
ごめんなさい。ちょっと表に行ってすぐ戻ります。
なんだなんだ。どうしたってんだあいつ。
いいじゃない。すぐ戻るわよ。 それより始めたら？私たちの本題。
Main topic?
そうね。ローザ抜きでも進められる話よ。話を戻しましょう。
Wait, what the... Main topic? Rosa dashed from the entrance hall into the rose garden. When she opened the door, the wind that hit her was too strong to be called a light breeze, and told her that the typhoon was approaching faster than she had thought. Just as Kiri had said, the wind was mixed in with small droplets of rain. There was also a low rumble of thunder. It could start raining any time. Rosa headed for the rose garden. She headed for the place where she had scolded Maria a short while ago. It was almost lunchtime. The children had been told that they should come to the mansion around lunchtime, so they were probably in the guest house waiting to be called. Even if Maria didn't come, they would surely think that I had taken her to the mansion with me, and wouldn't worry much. After all, she was with her mother, so there shouldn't have been anything to worry about, except for her mother. Ugh. I was here and threw my daughter into the worsening weather outside, all alone. It really was as I'd thought. She was still standing stock still, exactly the same way she had been, in a place where I'd scolded her. Held in her hand was the candy that I had given her, and had stepped on and crushed. With that gripped in her hand, she stood there as the strong wind whipped her hair about, tormenting her. Not going to freaking forgive you until you get some help. Rosa buried her face in Maria's small chest, crying and begging forgiveness. And again, those tears dripped down after who knows how many times. If only the brilliant sun had been shining on the two of them, all of their cares would have evaporated, and they would have felt like they could begin anew. However, what surrounded the two of them was the worsening weather. The strong winds, mixed in with the sound of thunder, were saddening. The sound of Maria sniffling made Rosa notice. If she stood exposed to the wind for too long, she would probably catch a cold. Rosa thought that she had already received Maria's forgiveness, so she hadn't imagined Maria would refuse. But that expression on Maria's face didn't look like that of a child resisting her mother. So Rosa wasn't able to understand why Maria wanted to stand still, pointlessly, as the weather grew even worse. Maria answered that question. Huh?
Maria?
I needed a little drink there for a second. Rosa was a little lost for words and remained silent. After they had just gone to great lengths to make up with each other, she chose her words carefully, trying to get Maria to come with her to the mansion without denying the witch outright.
Beatrice が来るの？そう。なら、ここじゃなくて、お屋敷の中で待ちましょう。いつまでもこんな風の中にいたら、風邪をひいてしまうわ。
クール！ベアトリーチェはクール！そしたらね、ベアトリーチェにね、お菓子あげるの。トリックオアトリートするの。ジャックオーランタンのマシュマロお菓子あげて、ハッピーハロウィーンって言うの。
What would happen if in this episode, Beatrice actually appears before Rosa? Would that be possible? I don't know. Let's see. Maria pulled out yet another sweet out of her handbag, moaning, ew. Rosa was bewildered and didn't know what to do as Maria started being difficult again. At that time, there was a sudden and massive roar of thunder. It was probably a sign that this island was closed off by the storm, detached from common sense and reality. Therefore, after this moment, all common sense would probably be useless. The wind blew even stronger, and in the middle of the blizzard of scattered rose petals, oh my god, a figure appeared, leaving Rosa unable to imagine that this was a scene from reality. No, it was probably, definitely, fantastical. Holy shit! Because that shadow of a person was... Beatrice? In a different outfit. Huh. Howdy. She's in a different outfit. What the hell? Maria dashed over to the shadow. Normally, Rosa would scold her daughter if she dashed over to someone who she hadn't seen and didn't know. But Rosa forgot about that, unable to do anything but stand there, shocked.
久しぶりよ。元気であったか？
マリアは元気。
Wow.
魔女は風邪をひかない。
魔女は呪いにて風邪をひかせはするが、自らがひいてはなんとも間抜けな話よ。せいぜい自らが風邪をひくことなどないよ。これからも精進するがいい。
She patted Maria's head as she said this, smiling roguishly. Rosa couldn't have known the name of the woman who was spoiling Maria, looking happy. However, Maria had called to her in the beginning when she had appeared. Therefore, even though Rosa had never met her, even though she hadn't named herself, Rosa was able to know her name. However, that name held a special meaning on Rokkanjima and in the Ushidamiya family. There's no way something that stupid.
Beatrice! Happy Halloween! ほら、買ったの。ベアトにもあげる。
ハッピーハロウィン。もう、これをわらわにとも、天国にも地獄にも行けず、煉獄の闇にてさまよう男の唯一の明かりも、こうして歌手となれば実に可愛らしいことよ。
Unique light of a man lost in the darkness of purgatory, unable to go to heaven or hell, which would be made into a candy like that. What?
人の世とも、人ならざる者との世とも切り離された今のこの島で、これほどふさわしい歌詞はないかもしれぬな。ん？マリア、それはどうしたのか？
The witch noticed the sweet that Maria was grasping. It was Maria's candy, which had been stomped on by Rosa until it reached this pitiful state.
おお、踏んづけて潰れちゃった。ベアトは元に戻せる？
Beatu? Maria didn't go so far as to say whether that it was her mother who had stepped on it. However, when the witch saw the candy, and for some reason, she looked at Rosa and grinned. A chill went down Rosa's spine, as though she felt that this gaze was staring right through her.
たやすいことよ。貸すがよい。
Maria held out the candle gleefully. Rosa could do nothing but watch over this, stunned. How would this person gloss over the fact that the candy was pitifully trampled and tricked Maria? Maria looked as though she believed that it could be fixed as good as new. There was no way that could be done without real magic.
これは、見事に。さあさあマリア、目を閉じて思い出してごらんなさい。本当はあんなにも素敵なお菓子だったから、思い出の中のお菓子はいつもふっく。だからあなたも思い出してごらんなさい。本当はどんなお菓子だったのか。
Along with those strange words, spoken as though singing an improvised folk song, the witch threw the sweet into the air. Maria was closing her eyes and remembering, just as the witch had told her. What shape had that crushed candy really had? Therefore, only Rosa saw that scene. The sweet, which had been thrown into the air, burst into a gold color. No, that wasn't it. Those were golden butterflies. It scattered into several golden butterflies, and they began to gather at the witch's hand, which was held up to the sky. And as she did, unbelievably, it returned to its beautiful original form just like the time it had been bought. Only Rosa and the witch had watched that scene. Unable to understand the event that was occurring right in front of her eyes, Rosa stood with her mouth open, forgetting to shut it.
もう目を開けてよいぞ。受け取るがよい。これでそなたの歌詞も元通りだ。
ベアトリーチェはいつもすごいすごい
I'm sorry. I'm kind of laughing out of just the absurdity that Rosa's probably just mind went blank. There was a very bold contrast between Rosa's shocked experience and Maria's innocently joyful one. Was that what the witch was laughing at? A smile floated to Beatrice's face, different from the one that she had shown Maria.
わらわの顔がそうまじまじと見られては穴も開こうぞ。
ごめんなさい。
Rosa was very aware of the meaning of those words. Rosa had known her face. She had known it from the portrait of the witch. But no, wait, was this mystery woman really?
マリア、この歌詞の代わりに、そなたにはこれを与えよう。
The letter! No!
手紙
The witch pulled a western envelope from her pocket and gave it to Maria. However, when Maria made to open it, the witch stopped her.
ならぬ。それを開けるときはすぐに訪れるが、それまで決して開けてはならぬ。大事に持っているがよい。そなたを黄金鏡へ誘う招待状となろう。
黄金鏡やっと連れてってくれるんだね
大事にしまっておくのだぞ。誰にも見せてはならぬ。
守る。魔女との約束は絶対に守る。
そして、
こ
れはそなたへだ。
私
She probably hadn't imagined that the witch would speak to her too. Rosa was bewildered at this second western envelope which was thrust upon before her. Another envelope? She remembered seeing that western envelope. There could be no mistake. It was Kinzo's special envelope, used when he wrote with his own hand, and bearing the Ushidamiya family crest. Furthermore, it was sealed with red sealing wax. And furthermore, it had the mark which was thought to be made by the head's ring. In other words, without even asking what was written inside, this woman, who Maria called Beatrice, was trusted enough that she was in charge of a personal letter of the current Ushidamiya head.
4兄弟の誰でもよかった。だが、ここでそなたと出会ったということは、金蔵のルーレットがそなたを選んだということなのだろう。ならば受け取るがよい。そしてその中身を、全兄弟の揃う晩餐の席上で読み上げよ。
Rosa looked back and forth several times between the witch's face and the envelope that was handed her. Today was the family conference, and the biggest object of discussion was the inheritance problem. So, she had joined together with Ava and Rudolph, and they had planned to force a certain condition on Kraus to try and extort several hundred million yen in cash out of them. It was as if the witch could see through all of that. And what is she trying to announce to us when all the siblings are gathered? With a personal envelope that no one but the Ushidamiya head can use.
マリア、天気が崩れるぞ。ゲストハウスへ戻り、昼を待つがよい。それではローザ、後ほど会おう。その席で改めて、
Oh. Something's telling me I'm going to love and hate this episode. Like, episode 2. Something's telling me I'm going to love and hate it, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to have the same feelings for every episode onward. Like, the introduction of Beatrice is making things so much more interesting. The witch turned her back to her, laughing, and then began to head towards the mansion with an air of composure. As Maria energetically answered her and watched her go, she began to dash towards the guest house, leaving Rosa where she was. As though she wanted to inform the other cousins of her good fortune at meeting the witch as soon as she could. At last, Rosa was left alone in the rose garden as the winds grew stronger. unable to do anything except pray that what had happened was just a daydream. Oh, good lord. Now I'm excited. Actually, hold on. Oh, wait, now we're going... Oh, okay. I want to check something. System. Oh, I thought her outfit would change. That's okay. When the witch entered the entrance hall, Genji was visible there. Hold on. There we go. Genji welcomed the guest, who approached from the entrance hall with a respectful bow. Now she's willingly showing herself.
久しぶりだな、源氏。老いたではないか。
どれほどに老いようとも、家具は家具らしく、最後までお務めを果たすのみでございます。
晴れの妻が、お前に嫉妬したことも懐かしい。
That person's wife used to be jealous of you.
金蔵は元気か？
大変お元気にございます。
The witch probably laughed because she knew that Kinzo's own doctor had announced that his remaining life was slim. However, if anyone actually looked at Kinzo, his willpower, which made it extremely difficult to imagine that his remaining life really was slim, might make it seem natural to call him healthy. Maybe the witch laughed at that.
挨拶に行こうではないか。30年ぶりに。互いに呪いの言葉を吐き合うもよかろう。
As the witch grinned, she started walking, leaving Genji behind. Her gait was like that of a family member who knew the inside of the mansion well. Genji followed her, as though he served her. Huh. At that time, Kiri came out of the parlor. She probably went to fix her makeup or something. And when she saw Genji following a witch, she was surprised, as though her expression did not change. There was a guest for Ginzo, whose remaining life was not long on the day of the family conference, when the fate of the inheritance was to be decided. Wait a minute, go back to Kiri! Was she freaking aware of Beatrice? She's not... What the hell? And furthermore, this person was well enough acquainted that Genji was following behind her. Kiri immediately realized that this person who she had never met before was deeply important. Oh. Kiri and the witch's eyes met. Realizing that it would be rude to pretend not to notice, she greeted the witch.
はじめまして。ルドルフの5歳だったか。
Okay. Just pointing that out right at the moment.
ルドルフ様の今の奥方様であられます。キリエ様でございます。
From this exchange, Kitty realized that she was a guest of fairly high rank, even amidst the Ushidamiya family. And the fact that this was a guest of that level, coupled with the face of the portrait in the entrance hall that she bore, made Kiri's eyes open wide in an instant. Oh, good lord. Wait, what the? Wait, what the? Wait, what the? Excuse me? What the hell? Wait, go back! What the hell just happened? Why'd the painting change? It changed to match what Beatrice looked like. What the hell? Fucking excuse me?
キリエと申します。初対面でしょうか。もし以前に挨拶をしていたなら、名前を忘れてしまって申し訳ございません。
うすうすは想像がついているくせに。わらわ。
Kitty had planned on giving her a sociable and humble greeting. Her expression grew slightly cloudy at the openly oppressive response. Sorry, I forgot how to English. Anyhow, it didn't seem like this was a person she could grow to like. But if Kiri's imagination was correct, this witch probably held a huge key to what her own husband was most interested in. And something that couldn't help but influence tonight's family conference. So without shooting back a retort, Kitty did nothing except silently watch her go up the stairs to the second floor, with Genji following behind. Okay, so freaking Beatrice is willingly showing... So when someone tapped her shoulder from behind, she was so surprised she almost choked. It was Natsuki. Okay, now now the painting's back to normal. What the hell?
ごめんなさい。ちょっと魔女の肖像画に見とれていただけです。
黄金の魔女、ベアトリーチェですか。今日の後宮家の復興は、彼女が授けた黄金がなければ成し遂げられなかったとか。お父様らしい幻想的なお話ですね。
Natsu spoke in a perfectly ordinary way. She spoke from the position that the idea of a witch was just foolish, and that, after all, it was nothing more than Kinzo's ramblings. However, something didn't make sense to Kitty now for some reason. Just now, she herself had seen the Golden Witch come in from the entrance hall and climb up the stairs. So Natsu's method of speech seemed almost like it was inducing her to not accept that the witch existed, or that it was forcing her to think that it might not exist.
ごめんなさい。少し頭痛がする気がして、ちょっと休もうと思います。
あら、そうですか。なら、良い頭痛薬がありますよ。用意させましょう。
The hallway in front of Kinzo's study was filled with the scent of sweet poison, particular to that green liquor. Genji, who was completely used to it, did not grimace. And the Golden Witch didn't grimace either.
この中からどれほど出ぬのか。
すでに数年になるかと思います。
それほどまでにわらわをカゴの鳥としたいか。哀れな。それを願うそなたが今やカゴの鳥。書斎の亡霊ではないか。それに気づけぬとは哀れな男よ。
あなた様と再びお会いする日までは、おそらく文字通り
愛か狂気か猛襲か。
I imagine it's all three.
それも講じれば魔力となるか。悲しき魔術師よ。
The witch grasped the doorknob to the study. And when she did, there was a sound like that of flesh burning and splitting open. It was the sound of the doorknob literally burning the witch's hand.
ベアトリーチェ様。
なんだこれは。魔除けか。あやつめ。こんなものに頼らなければ、おのがみも
その扉は、ベアトリーチェ様にはお辛いものと伺っております。
Huh, so Beatrice wasn't expecting this.
私がお開けいたしました。
いや、よい。あやつが勝てば、わらわは永遠のカゴの鳥。あやつが負ければ、愛に狂い、すべてを失った哀れな魔術師の生涯が、笑い草となって残るだけ。もはや金蔵もわらわさえも、ゲーム盤に並べられた駒に過ぎぬ。あとは、ルーレットの目が勝敗を分けるだけよ。ルーレットが目を見せるまで、わらわと金蔵が再会する必要はない。
The witch looked at her hand, which, although it was horribly burned, was beginning to heal bit by bit.
あるいは、そのための魔除けなのか。なるほど。すべては今や、金蔵のゲーム盤の上よ。気に入ったぞ、金蔵。そなたとのゲーム。わらわに恋焦がれ、すべての生涯を投げ出したローマ術師の最後のギャンブル。その散りざまを、楽しませてもらうぞ。
Now it's 1 o'clock. Okay. Huh. I feel like these episodes are getting a little short. But I mean, oh well. At least we're going with an hour. That's good.
誰か。
Okay, so starting with...
失礼いたします。
No, fuck! Oh, no. What did I do? Great. Great. You know, just fantastic. I don't know what I did. I think I freaking hit scroll. Okay, her appearance is different now. Great. Okay. I'm obviously going to end the episode here, but now I have to basically replay through the whole freaking thing again, just to get back to where we were. So, okay, I don't know what I did. Like, I think I hit something that just skipped through a lot of it. Regardless, I'm just going to load it back and then go back to where I was and then save it. Okay, final thoughts before I reload this thing. So, Beatrice is obviously going to be a little bit more... She's going to have a little bit more influence in this episode, with us being able to see her and whatnot. Huh. I've got no theories I can think of at the moment. She mentioned how there's like pieces of it on the game board. So thoughts here. So I think I can't remember if one of you guys mentioned back to the whole thing about the tea party with Beatrice and versus Battler and all that. So I'm assuming that they're basically playing a sort of game of chess, and all of the characters in this story are basically just pieces of the chessboard. Although that's quite a lot of pieces and not enough characters to fill each spot, but I'm guessing they're specific characters. So am I assuming that the chessboard of the tea party is supposed to symbolize the Demon's Roulette? Or I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. That's just a thought that I have. So, kind of glad I got back into this. Sorry it took so long for me to post the next episode, but I've just been very busy. That's the only theory I can think of right now. That the correlation between the chessboard and the tea party and the Demon's Roulette. I do kind of like the fact that Beatrice is a little bit more prominent in this episode. But there's still one thing that doesn't make sense to me. What the hell was up with that sudden picture change? Like, the picture completely changed to match with Beatrice and how she looks now. It looks like she's wearing a very similar student uniform or something. I don't know. We'll find out. Hopefully we'll find out more in the next episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.